Yes. Yes. Tu Jerusalem. Nyatigi karo tu bandu kasechora moya atomo chomo imbo.
Hello, my name is Guðbjörg Thoroddsen. My more easy name is Böja. I have known Paul and Rosemary for 7 years, and I'm so happy to be here today when they're opening the school. I was called to stay with them or help them when they were just starting their new life in Iceland. I'm from Iceland, and they had, of course, a lot of difficulties in the beginning. But very soon they started to tell me, "Böja, we are going to build a school in Gottagulu," and I was worried. You should think about yourself. You should think about your little child, Fidel, and that's enough. In a new, very different country, that's enough. But they kept on. We have to have the people in Kenya. We would like to. Now we have the possibility. Okay. And 7 years later, it's a reality. A dream has become true. And it's just a miracle. It's just like I'm staying in an adventure. And the people in Iceland, they have been helping them. They are selling jewelries all over the country in every kind of weather, difficult situations. But the Icelanders, they trust them. They are good and honest people, and they know that every penny goes to their projects. They are not only building the school in Gottagulu, but also they are helping people all over Kenya, paying school fees, helping families all over. So they are really changing life for a lot of people here in Iceland, here in Kenya. I was living here in Kenya 7 years ago. I wrote a book in self-helping, and I am looking forward. I would like to come to this school sooner than later to help to teach my stuff here as well. That's what I taught Paul and Rosemary in the beginning as well. They are strong people, they are strong individuals, and I wish them all my best, and I know that my people in Iceland, they send them all their greetings and blessings. So, thank you.
Ég heiti Sigrún. Menntun held ég það mikilvægasta sem að manneskja getur eignast og við komum frá landi þar sem að menntun ótrúlega sjálfsagður hlutur. Þar ganga allir í skóla og hafa langflestir tækifæri til þess að mennta sig og gera það sem þeim langar til að gera, og þess vegna það pínlítið okkar skylda að gera það sem við getum til þess að börn út allan heim fái sömu tækifæri, og þá kannski sérstaklega stelpur þar sem að hér og fleiri stöðum eru stelpur ekki eins sterkari stöðu og karlmenn, og það ótrúlega mikilvægt að við upplifum okkur öll sem jafningja og að við upplifum okkur öll bara sem manneskjur sem höfum tækifæri til að gera það sem við viljum gera, og margar hendur vinna létt verk, og ef við leggjum öll hönd á plóg þá getum við gert allt sem við viljum. Þess vegna erum við hér.
My name's Paul Ramses Udur, and I'm from this village. Even though I'm now Icelandic, I live in a place called Hafnarfjörður in Reykjavík, and our charity is called Tears Children and Youth Aid. It's a charity that we founded in 2008 as a way of supporting women to be economically empowered. The reason being that in this village where we come from, poverty made most of the women send their own kids into prostitution. And we had many children as young as 12 years having babies or having kids, and we found that this is just all because of ignorance. So my wife and I came up with this idea of using education as a way of fighting poverty and eradicating extreme hunger. Currently we are supporting 150 children, all of them orphans, and we support 77 women in different ways. These women, we have already had several lands for them, and we also train them to work with their own hands as a way of producing for themselves, to be able to be self-reliant. We are based in Iceland, and we work with other international communities, international organizations. And the reason for coming here, we thought that poverty here is really killing our society. And we thought that if we use education as a base, it will give the next generation some foundation. And this is why we decided to bring this building together here. And upon completion, which is now, we are going to support more than 350 children. In total, our institution will have 550 kids. This is both in the primary school and kindergarten. I would like to appeal to all our friends and partners, anybody who is willing to work with us, just to give an opportunity to a poor kid to go to school and to get meaningful education, to contact us on Facebook or even through email. Our email is tschildren@gmail.com, and just TS Children and Youth Aid on Facebook. Thank you so much.
After the 2007 elections, Paul was a candidate in those elections in Nairobi, in Mathare constituency. But after those elections, Paul was one of the victims of the state brutality that came out hard on our people in various parts of this country. This young man was almost killed by state agents in this country. Huyu kijana ametoroka nchi hii, akiondoka taifa hili akiwa in slippers na kaptula, when he escaped for his dear life out of this country. That is a story you do not know. Paul has suffered. He's almost been deported, but his spirit and his determination has brought him where he is today. And they say, Bible says, he who has found a wife has found a good thing. The greatest blessing in this dude's life is this girl called Rosemary. I mean, God gave Paul the best helper you could ever have imagined in this girl, Rosemary. You are a beautiful couple. God has a purpose in your life, and you are serving the people in the best way that God would have intended anybody to do. Let me conclude by sending a special message of goodwill to the President of Iceland, His Excellency Grimson, kumshukuru for the very good reception we got when we were in Iceland. And when the delegation goes back, we send our message of goodwill back to your president, back to your people in Iceland. And for the time you'll be here, we want also to show you the best of Kenya. My wife and I will be very happy to host you at our residence to continue this bonding and strengthening of the relationship. Paul, I want to conclude by saying that we will support the activities that you're doing here, and we know the length you have gone to put this event together. And just to demonstrate that we are with you, Ababu Namamba Foundation will today donate 200,000 shillings to help you with any little strain that you may have carried to make this event a success. That will be our little way as a foundation to support the Tears Children charity. So asanteni sana. And Paul, I think at this juncture, I can just say, let us continue to work together. There is an African saying that goes, if you want to go very fast, you walk alone. But if you want to go very far, you walk with others. We want to go very far together. Let us work together. What you are just about to do, for me, is a very special moment. I look at these buildings, I see sacrifice, I see love, I see friendship from Gotagulu to Iceland. I see the true spirit of global partnership. And so before I cut this head, I want to celebrate this very special couple, Paul and Rosemary. We'll be talking about you in a moment. For the sacrifice you have made to make this beautiful building a reality. I only saw this in pictures. It actually looks better than it does in pictures. And also to say that I'm so thrilled to see our friends from Iceland, all the way from Iceland, coming here and the support they have given you to make this a reality. Sasa tukate tusikate. Tukate. Tukate hii kitu. Tukate. Hebu tusikie kata.
Kata. Kata. Kata. Kata. Kata.
Come along, you want to get it together. Thank you. Okay, so we open this first? Yes. Aya, mimi siogopi. Mimi Thank you very much. It says Maslow Primary School, Gotagulu, was officially opened by Honorable Babu Namamba, DGH, MP, Audience Secretary General, Saturday, 12 September 2015. Samaritans for God and congratulations.
Honorable guests, open each and every room and we allow you to get violence.
Hope I can do it. There's no secret. There's no secret code. Open sesame.
Mama Sarah Obama, I do the numbers. Mama Sarah Obama. Give me my love, yeah, give me my love. Koro kudo